Please drive to highlighted route.
Good morning, yarn tubers. Welcome back to WanderlustCrochet with Dana and Benji right there. Hi, buddy. Ooh, glowing eyes. Glowing eyes, buddy. Yeah, good boy. He's a good boy. Okay. Having a little truck trouble this morning. I think it's a coolant issue though, because I just put a whole jug of coolant in it and it still didn't reach the cold mark. So when I get to Lodi, the plan is to get some coolant. Good morning, Samantha. Good morning. So I'll be getting some coolant unless I start getting some warnings on the dash between here. I got up at 4 a.m. Pacific time like I usually do. Well, that's not true. That's not true. The alarm went off at 4. The coffee started perking at 4. And I shut off the alarm and rolled over and went back to sleep till about 5:30. So, and Brenda, the truck wasn't running. It kept performing an emergency shutdown. And I thought I smelled coolant yesterday, but I didn't know if it was my truck or the truck next to me. And of course, I didn't pop the hood. I just kept on trucking. And then this morning I had that going on in the middle of the night. It kept doing an emergency shutdown. So this morning when it was all cool, I popped the hood. We don't do that here, Samantha. This isn't a grow channel. Yeah. So anyway, I popped the hood this morning while the engine was cool. That was a good opportunity. Check some fluids. Boy, there was this much room at least between the top of the coolant and the cold water, the cold level. So I put a whole jug of coolant in the truck this morning, and it's still, yes, I went to Idaho. I just left Idaho yesterday, and now we're headed to Stockton, California. Okay, I'm getting the, hang on. I'm going to flip you guys around, and I'm getting the, I got to get the, chat to voice thing going. Chat to voice. Okay, say something, Samantha. So I just testing. Reconnecting. Okay, I heard that in my ear. Good morning, Goldilocks. Good morning, Adrian. Yes. Samantha, my dog's name is Benji, and he's a good boy, and he's back there looking at me. Oh, I need to get rid of that. There are some Nightbot responses that aren't going to work today. That are no longer. I know we had such a great time, and we are discussing. Oh, we really need a bigger venue. I want it to be in a hotel. I absolutely want it to be in a hotel because I am not going back and forth between a hotel and a venue. But the Riverside, that is a catered event. It would have to be catered for the Riverside, and the price would really jump. I mean, it's going to jump for next year too, but it would really jump if it had to be a catered event. We don't want a catered event. Not yet. We're not there yet. But there's a Holiday Inn Express. It's actually cheaper per day for the conference room, but it's only 100 square feet bigger than what we've got. And I think we need to go a little bigger. What does this say? I'm back. We had such a good time. Oh my goodness. Adriana, I'm so happy you made it. I am just thrilled that you joined us. Everybody was so wonderful. Hopefully you got the email that Carrie sent out to everybody. Good morning, Allie. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Hopefully, Adrian, you got the email that Carrie sent out yesterday afternoon. I'm kind of in shock at how well it went. 100 square feet extra is good for bonus space for the vendors. Yeah, that's the thing. The vendors need more room, and we need, maybe a couple more vendors. We need to up the, the max capacity, because our max capacity for attendees is 40. Because we have vendors, then we have public shoppers, we have us, so we need more room. Okay, good. Okay, 47. Okay, 3 more minutes and we are rolling. Huh, Benji? Okay, I'm going to flip you guys around so you can get a good look at that boy before we hit the road. There he is, holding stuff down. Good boy, Benji. Good boy, buddy. Just making sure I'm doing all the things. Okay. And I've got you guys, I've got the chat in my ear. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning. Got the chat in my ear. I've got the coffee. I'm getting my seatbelt on. I got a dirty windshield. I always have a dirty windshield. I got so many bugs on there, we're going to have to name them. They've been on there long enough. I think they deserve names. So what is everybody working on today? What's your day look like today? What are you drinking? What are you eating? I'm having some pork belly. Oh my goodness. They had full half slabs of pork belly. They were about 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet square. And they cubed them up for me, and I crisped them up in the electric frying pan, and oh boy, and it's so rich that I won't be eating too much of them, but oh my goodness. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning. Andrea, you need to fly out next year for the Yarny Social. It was so amazing. We sold out. We're going to have to expand to a bigger venue. Coffee. Me too. I'm having coffee. Okay, 47. 1 minute and we are rolling. Let's get some air to the trailer. Yep, air's going to the trailer. I can feel it. I can feel it. I could do a little tug test. I can pull it and do a little tug test. Make sure we're good. Yeah, baby. Tug test. Done. I'm telling you, Andrea, it was the best year yet. It was, I don't know how we're going to top it. Other than we're going to need to get a bigger venue, get a couple more vendors. It was so much fun, Andrea. Oh my goodness. We need you there. We went out to dinner every night. Friday night was the pizza party over at Three Loves Yarn Coffee and my new favorite cup and wrangling my feeding kiddos. We had a blast. So, we're talking about different workshops. Carrie suggested that maybe that purse by Tina, because little Carrie taught that at the Fiber Love Retreat this year. We're talking about wiggly trivets. We're talking about seaming, like joining squares. Oh, Andrea, yeah, but it's, you know, I'm looking around at how rich this environment was with all the attendees and the vendors were just, they were just rich people. I mean, and I don't mean, I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like having rich food. It was, these people were just jam-packed with love, you know? They were jam-packed with crochet. They were jam-packed with yarn, all in their personalities. And I looked around and thought about how rich that room was with the personalities. And I also thought about those who weren't there. Like you, like Laura. Jane was talking about coming in years past, and we even moved the dates last year for Jane, and then apparently that didn't work out for her. We never heard from her again. And what's that guy doing up there on the on-ramp? Okay, well, he's picking something up. I think something flew out the back of his pickup and he came back to get it. Good boy. Nice. So anyway, you know, Jane and you and Laura, Denisha. Oh, it'd be, yes, love and knowledge. And oh, yes, it was rich. Knowledge and skill. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what it was. It was rich. And to be able to top that, oh my goodness, we need a bigger venue. We had 6 vendors and 2 of them had to share a little tiny booth. And we want our vendors to be able to spread out. We want to add a couple more. We want to add another, at this point, maybe 20 more participants. Oh man. It was amazing. And the field trips to the yarn shops. The Cheesecake Factory, the Mongolian Grill, those vendors, you guys, I was just amazed with those vendors. So cool. And everybody, the participants, all brought a little something that added to the feeling of the room. Everybody did. It was huge. It was huge, Andrea. I just couldn't believe it. So I need to quit gushing about it. I'm sure some people are like, oh, here we go again. We need to take, you know, we need to kind of take a breath. We did email all, thank you. We did email all the participants and the vendors a little quick survey on how it went for them. What they, you know, what can we improve on? And mostly it was the space, a bigger space.
Take the ramp ahead.
The vendors and socialites, I call them Yarny Socialites. All of the vendors, both, they said, you know, we were hearing from both sides, bigger space. So we'll have to see what we can find. We'll see if anything has changed. I hate moving out to Napa because, you know, it's Boise. I followed all those vendors that I saw. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Carrie went live. Nisi did a video from her room. I think all of this is linked down below. Mara did a live Sunday night talking about all the stuff that she came home with, including the goodie bags, the shopping, the door prizes. Okay, we're getting up to speed. We're getting up to speed. Yes, people can still buy from them. Follow them on Instagram.
I-80.
Okay, here we go. I think Brenda's okay. I'm going to keep an eye on Brenda. She had a little trouble overnight. I think she got low on coolant. And I'm wondering if there's a coolant leak. I hope the head, like the block, isn't cracked. Because it was really low on coolant. And I could have sworn I I smelled coolant yesterday walking up to the truck. I should have checked it. Because then I was at a truck stop and I could have gotten another jug. Because I poured a whole jug in the radiator. I was excited because carrots. Yes! Did you make those for her? We love those. So what happened was, here's what happened. Little Carrie took all those stitch markers, some cellophane bags. Yes, they are. They are amazing. Some cellophane bags. She put some cuticle oil in the bag. She had Carrie's elephant stitch markers on the bag, and there was an eye mask in the bag, and she handed those out to everyone. Yes, so those elephant stitch markers went out to everyone in the little self-care bags. Cuticle oil, a homemade cuticle oil that little Carrie made, Jetton, and the eye mask that she found. Oh, I can't wait to try it. Can't wait to try it. So, the only person who had to cancel at the last minute was Amy out of Sacramento. So her and Carrie, little Carrie, are working out the shipping on her goodie bag. So she's getting her goodie bag, and then another goodie bag for the other person who had canceled at the last minute. I sent that home with one of our friends back to Gresham/Portland, Oregon. Her name was Jamie. She couldn't make it, so sent that bag with Diane back to Portland. So and then one person we just never heard of from again. She was actually sponsored by one of our sponsors. Her spot in the room was sponsored. So we actually have 39 in the room. 39, 38, 37 in the room because 3 people were not there. So the one person didn't show up. The other 2 let us know that they weren't going to be there, but they're getting their bags. But the sponsored person, we just never heard from her again. So it all worked out. And I do think we have absolutely outgrown that room. Okay, so it is now time to fill up. I gotta switch gears. We need to fill up the 2 groups in the Our Elfin Squares Square Swap. And there's a video in the description box. If you want to leave and go look at it, do it. Basically, we need about not quite 10. We just got another person this morning. Carrie joined in. Carrie the Yarny Elephant. You're going to crochet 40 8-inch squares. And you have until November 30th to mail them out. We're doing them in a 3-weight, a DK yarn, just no animal fibers because some people have allergies and we try to avoid that. Please block them after you crochet them, and they can all be different, all different colors. You know, like my Christmas colors are ugly Christmas sweater colors, and like Robin's Christmas colors are like bluish and purpley. Just whatever colors you like to decorate with, whatever colors you choose is fine. And then just like the spring square swap, which was so amazing, Robin and I both showed off our finished spring friendship Afghans. You put the squares together. Adrienne's going to do something different with her squares. Whatever you do with your squares, they are your squares. But you mail out there are 2 groups of 20 people, and the first group has 1 Canadian in it. The The other group is all addresses here in the States. Thank you, Adrienne. You mail out 2 of your 8-inch squares to each of the other people in your group, and you'll get squares from all those people. And you can, the idea was to put them together for an Elfin friendship Afghan when we get all of our squares. But like I said, Adrienne's doing something different, a shawl or a scarf, right? Either way, she's gonna do something fabulous with her squares when she gets them. And we need about maybe 10 more people total to get these groups filled up. And then as soon as both groups are filled up, I will email all of you the mailing list. Sweater duster, that's right. That's going to look fabulous. That is going to look so amazing. So they can all be different. They can all be different colors. They just need to be 8 inches and just lightly blocked out. Like pin them down, spray them with warm water, or do a quick steam on them just to relax those stitches out. Nothing, you don't have to do a full wet blocking. But that makes those squares really extra sharp in the corners and really makes it nice for when the other people in your group open those squares up, they can just start joining them. Then, like I did last year after I joined the spring squares, I just kind of hung it on the back of a bench and just, a light steam along the whole blanket, especially the join, and it turned out great. Turned out so great. I am so excited for this one. 8-inch squares. So you're gonna end up with 40 squares, or do something different like Adrienne, but 40 squares when you're all done swapping. We do have a couple people who have volunteered to be angels in case some squares don't. Some people, don't follow through, or something happens with the mail. A few square angels are available. We probably could use a couple more. Good morning, Kim. It's going to be an amazing Elfin friendship Afghan. And you have until November 30th to mail those out. So you need to email me and say you're in, or email me and I'll copy and paste all the information. Just say I want more info on the Elfin squares, or I'm in. And either way, I'll tell you, like if you're in, I'll tell you, we'll decide what group you're in, and whether you want to be in group 1. There's 1 Canadian in there now. The other group has no Canadians in it. That's US only. Just group 1 was meant to be a mix of US and Canada. And the link to that video is down in the description box, right towards the top. So let's fill up those groups now, because we've got until November 30th to crochet those squares and get them out. Let's fill up those groups. Need about 10 more people, I think, total. Let's see. I'm going to say 8, 1, maybe more than that. I don't remember. I haven't looked at the list. And then when your group is full, I will email you the whole mailing list, and you can mail them out when you're ready. I'm going to do a blast out on social media this week, getting more people to join in the fun. Oh, that spring Afghan, man, I enjoyed that. So what is everybody working on? I'm working on my Elfin squares. I've been doing a bunch of just different variations of a granny square, but now I want to do something a little different. I got something different in mind now for the rest of them. Speaking of ugly Christmas sweater, my friend Diane Wright did this crochet along this year. Thank you, Adrienne. Andrea, what time is your live? Your time. Maybe I'll listen in. Maybe I'll pay attention this time. I only have 270 miles to go today. But don't let me forget, you guys, I gotta buy a couple jugs of coolant. Antifreeze for this truck, this poor old girl. I hope there's not a crack in the block and it's just leaking inside. If there's a crack in the block, then old Brenda and I'll have to part ways. Maybe there's a leaky hose somewhere. I'm watching the water temp. It's at 160, 70, 80. It's at 190 right now. It's climbing. It's still a little cool out. Kim, you rock. I think it was, Kim, wasn't it your idea to do 40 squares? Robin's like, what were we thinking? It wouldn't take long. It doesn't take long. 4:05 Eastern, but may go a few minutes later to allow people that are still... Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 1300 my time. So, I'll try to remember 1300 today. I gotta go listen to Andrea's live. Beautiful Andrea, going live on the East Coast today. A little after 1600. Uh-oh, prison area. Oh yeah, don't pick up any hitchhikers through here. There's prison area. I have one that I am looking forward to starting this afternoon. I'm so excited. That's right. Everybody go see Andrea live. I need to get Nightbot updated. The Yarny Social's over. It is in the books. But dang, we need a different venue. I hate to leave Boise because everyone knows where Boise is. People are going to be like, where's Napa, Idaho? I've never heard of Napa, Idaho. And I think we have an event coordinator / planner helping us this coming year. Her name is Susan. Okay. What are you working on, Ellie? What are you making? Making. Maybe she wants to join the Elfin Square Swap. Don't talk with your mouth full, Dana. It's rude. Okay. Nevada desert, you guys. I am out east of Reno, but I'm westbound, headed towards Reno. I've got a friend in Reno. Childhood friend. Love her dearly. Nice. Yeah, you gotta get those holiday packs ready. So Lovelock 5 miles, Fernley 65, Reno 97, a little under an hour and a half to Reno. I have a friend like I was saying, my childhood friend. Love her so much. Love her family. We don't get to see each other very often. Yeah, I'll probably call her. So we may lose service here for the live, and when that happens, I'll just end the live. It'll be kind of an abrupt end, but then I like to call her when I'm going through Nevada just to say hi and catch up with her. Oh yeah, the holiday bags. I think there's, I'm gonna guess, I mean, when Robin came to the Yarny Social, I think there were 8 left. I'm gonna say maybe half of those are left now. Maybe half of those are left. I think she limited them at like 20 bags. Crocheting some purses for my daughter's car and making Christmas hats. Cool. Brother-in-law lives in Carson. I know where Carson is. Yeah. So the holiday bags. So here's the idea behind the holiday bags. We saw some other YouTuber type people, mainly overseas kind of people, doing their own little private, like, you know, Advent, you know, promotion for their little holiday boxes. And we saw them opened up and we're like, wow, that was not worth the price charged. So Robin was on a hunt. Now she is a business owner and a manager for the yarn store, so she has access to wholesale prices on things like yarn and notions and, you know, little fun goodies. And she made sure that for 120, Diana D, I don't know who Diana D is, because we did 12 by 12 back in the spring. Okay, so you got to email her, Robin, ROBBINB @me.com. So you got to email her and tell her that you want one of the boxes. She'll tell you, you'll have to sell her the $125 includes shipping in the U.S. You'll have to pay shipping if you're out of the country. And she made sure that for $125, also someone else did a friendship Afghan this year after ours. That's cool. So I don't know who Diana D is, but anyway, yeah, for $125, and it's not 25 days, it's for 31 days. So it's for the whole month of December. You get stuff. There is some yarn. It's not all yarn, but it's all kinds of other goodies too. And her thing was, she wanted to make sure for $125, you guys were getting well over your money's worth. So when she saw some of these other advents going on, you know, we're not going to personally call anybody out and bash anybody, but they were like, I don't know who Diana D is. Anyway, it's cool that someone else is doing a friendship like square swap like we did. That's exactly what we did back in the spring. 12-inch squares, and we had, like, I think we had 12 people per group and came up with the most beautiful friendship Afghan. And we're doing the same thing for the Elfin squares. That Elfin squares is going to be even more beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for that. So excited for that. That is going to be amazing. So anyway, Robin wanted to make sure people got an incredible value for $125. That includes shipping in the U.S. So, and it goes for 31 days, not 25. Okay, I'll have to check her out. Is she doing groups? Like, are all the groups full? how is hers going? Because if I have enough yarn in here and enough time, I'd probably join, but she may already be full. And I may not have enough yarn in here to do it. Oh, I don't know if Robin has any more Minecraft yarn packs left for the Gumball Afghan. Speaking of the Gumball Afghan, everyone who had a Gumball Afghan at the Yarny Social, we took a picture of them all holding up their Afghans, and I sent it to Tony at TL Yarncrafts, and she said she was almost brought to tears. And you should have seen the bags and bags of blankets and amigurumi. We had a snail, like this huge snail. It was as big as my steering wheel. Good morning, Rebecca. There was a huge snail done in blanket yarn. That went, oh my goodness, you guys. Bags and bags that I took over to the Linder Road Church of Christ on Sunday, and all the guys came out, all the elders came out, and I just handed them the boxes and the bags of all this stuff to take into the building, because a representative from the children's home is going to be at their lectureship in a couple of weeks. So that rep is going to take, hi Maritza, is going to take all of those donations back to Colorado to the children's home at the end of the month. So those that attended the Yarny Social didn't have to mail their pieces. Everybody else will have to mail theirs, unfortunately. Oh, Andrea won. Oh my goodness. That snail was just, it was as big as my steering wheel or bigger. So cool. So if anybody wants to make something for the kids for Christmas, you could make something and then send it to the Mountain States Children's Home. Good morning, Steph. Would you clean my truck while you're at it? I would appreciate it. It's getting a little dirty. I did vacuum and wipe it down when I got to Emmett, Idaho, before the Yarny Social. I took the time to wipe the dash, clean the floor, vacuum and everything. So that got done. Just a little unorganized right now. Not too bad. It could be worse. Benji's sitting next to me getting some scrubs, some scratches and rubs. He likes his rubs and scratches. Oh. So check out our Elfin squares for the, we started this when? In July? When did we start? I think we started this back in July. And we just need to finish up filling up those groups and make this swap a success. Right on, Adrienne. Yes, you're gonna love her. You are going to love her. She's a beautiful, talented crocheter. She's a sailor. Love that lady. And we need to get her to the Yarny Social next year. Yes, we do. I'd love it for all of you to meet in next year. There's also the postcard design challenge. I can see by my you know, that notification I get on everything that's going. I got a couple more postcards the other day. So send me a postcard with with three things. Number one, what's your favorite yarn to work with? Number two, your favorite thing to make with that yarn. And number three, a a search term or the name of a pattern or something I can go look at. And what will happen is this will challenge me. I'm the one being challenged as a designer. I've already got a couple ideas of things that I want to do just by looking at the postcards. But then in January and February, I will do a drawing of all those postcards. I will pick one and I will design something in your name. Now, let's be clear. It may not be exactly what you have described, and you can describe something different if you send a couple more postcards. Like, don't send a stack of postcards all in one day. One postcard a day. If you were to do every day from now until the end of the year, till December 31st, just one a day. But not everybody's doing that. Some people are doing like once a month. Some people are just doing one. Some people did, one every once in a while, and then that was enough for them. So I have quite a pile. But anyway, I will, like, if you sent me a wedding dress done in number 5 crochet thread, I'm not going to do that. But I might design something in a fingering way. So I'm going to complete my designer's course from the American Crochet Association, and then I'll be a budding designer. I have designed a few things, but I'm very much an amateur designer. So I want to get, all the fundamentals down, and then I will, like I said, there are things I'm designing already in my head from some of those postcards. I've got something I'm making. There's something I'm designing for next fall. I'm out of cotton and linen that it's all in my head right now, but I know the yarn. I'm pretty sure I know the yarn I'm going to use and the basic construction of it. So challenge me as a designer. The postcard design challenge, that's a video here on YouTube that explains it all. Send me those postcards. I'm looking forward to that. What else is going on? Hello. Hello. Sorry, dude, I would have gotten over, but no noises and no lights on the front of your vehicle. I didn't realize what was going on. So there goes the red and blues, just went by me. But that gives me a heads up to watch more behind me to see if there's more. Okay, how we doing on water temp? We're still at 190 degrees. Very nice. We're holding. We got the air pressure at about 120. Very nice. There's another thing. Check out the wish list for the Mountain States Children's Home. See, my oil pressure's at 40 psi, so we're doing good there. So what else is going on out there? It sounds like there's a square swap that I need to check out that I absolutely want to support. I'm surprised at that. I'm gonna have to figure out who that is and go check it out. Because let's be honest, guys, we are not the first ones to come up with a friendship Afghan doing a square swap. There have been others out there. And there will be more out there. Especially after the success of the one we had in the spring, just in our little circle. I think more people will be inspired to do stuff like that. It's fun. It was so much fun, you guys. Oh, look. There's Crete. Hello, Crete. Hello, co-worker. I don't think he could see anything because he's heading east. And the sun is coming up. The sun's in his eyes, poor guy. It's beautiful out here this morning. Sunrise in the desert. There's a fly in here. Benji and I have been hunting him. Good morning, Sierra. Good morning. Welcome in. I'm recruiting people for our Elfin Square Swap. We need to fill up those groups now. We got until November 30th to get those squares out. So, you can check out that video. It's in the description box. But we need about 10 more people, I think, to fill up. There's 2 groups. But it is so gorgeous out here this morning, you guys. It's just, even the desert. There's an old abandoned factory over there on the south side of the freeway. Love looking at that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's plenty of photographs of that. But it looks cool with the sun coming up behind it. Oh, we got Old Dominion coming out. He's merging. We do get over for other trucks. Cars, they've got maneuverability. Ellie, have a great day. Have a nice time with your aunt. What are you working on, Sierra? You working on anything special right now? He's pulling triples. Cindy! Good morning, good morning. Cindy, have you joined our Square Swap? I would love it if you did. All that's linked in the description box, our Elfin Squares. I would love for you to join us. Raglan, nice. You know, next year is going to be the year of crocheted garments for me. Even socks. I want to do a pair of socks for summer sock camp done by the crazy sock lady on Ravelry. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. We need about 10 more people to fill up. We have 2 groups. Hello, buddy. Yep, we're in Nevada. In the Nevada desert. Oh, I've even got to update that link for the bingo, because we've got a new link for bingo. Yeah, even that link is no good anymore. I gotta get my laptop up. Well, I'm going to try a pair of socks that I found on YouTube. And I think the title of the video is called a pair of like crochet socks you'll actually wear. And I think it's done in the waistcoat. So I want to do that in sock yarn. Famous last words. That's the pair of socks I want to try. I know, socks. Well, I think the video that I'm looking at, Adrienne, is called Crocheted Socks You Will Actually Wear. Something along those lines. Nice, Cindy. I'm so happy you came in. Happy, happy, happy. Look at everybody coming in. We have a great group this morning. Yeah, this one's done using the waistcoat, and I think it has an afterthought heel on it. I can hardly wait to try it. I've got some sock yarn at home that I need to cake up. I need to work on my 2025 list. Doing okay with my 24 list. Good morning. Good morning. There's Robin, everybody. Everybody say hi to Robin. I've been talking about your, do you have any Minecraft packs left? I didn't know because I still have I need to update. You just updated your 24 list. Yeah, I've got to update my 24 and kind of work on my 25. It's 2 B's for Robin. It's Robin. Did you really? Oh my goodness. You have some of the yarn? Okay. And I was also talking about your holiday bags, your Advent, and how that all came about, and how $125 is an amazing value. How many of those do you have left after the Yarny Social? Because I think you sold a couple there, didn't you? And we are doing a big push to fill up the Elfin squares, both groups. You have about 6 left. Nice. Oh my goodness, Sierra. Ask Adrienne, ask Robin. They were both there. Was it a good time, you guys? We are just, the best time. You know, I'm not into doing like a retreat. And I'm not into doing so much fun. Yes, it was so much fun. And I'm not into doing a fiber festival. I wanted this to become a conference. You have 1 Elfin square left to crochet. Well, I'm done. Just saying. I did them all. They're all mailed out. Everything's done. My Elfin squares are done. I'm just going to throw that out. I beat you. I win. Don't you dare call me a liar. Don't you dare. Lies. Yeah. We had an amazing, like, unforgettable lifetime experience. That's what I'm calling it. An unforgettable lifetime experience. So there's the link to the video for the Our Elfin Squares. We need those. We need to fill those groups so we can get those mailing lists out and get everybody ready to mail out their squares. How can you be done when they're not full? Oh, whatever. Whatever, Kim. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying I beat Robin because I can't let Robin beat me. You have to block 3 more? I have to block them all. But I got my block in. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Mine are mailed out. It's a done deal. They've been blocked and they're mailed out. Everybody has them in hand. Hey, Benji boy, coming up here and get some attention. Good boy, good boy. I need more coffee. Coming up on the Fallon, Nevada exit. When I was in high school rodeo, you know, we have hundreds and hundreds of kids that we compete against all year long in high school rodeo. I already connected them. That's right. They're all joined using the join as you go method by from Hooked by Robin. It's a done deal. I'll be doing my video here like in an hour. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. In my mind, all of that is done. I can see it now. So anyway, Fallon, Nevada. So when I was in high school rodeo, you know, I competed in Oregon high school rodeo and qualified for state finals my senior year. Well, the first 8 places in each event, they go to the national high school rodeo finals. Back then it was in South Dakota, I believe. That is fabulous. That is fabulous. Nice. Good work. Nice work, Steph. Anyway, so it was in Rapid City, South Dakota, was where the national finals were. Well, I ended up 9th in the barrel racing. Out of all those girls, hundreds of girls, I ended up 9th. Well, then they started this invitational high school rodeo in Fallon, Nevada. And places 9 through, I think, 12 were invited to this rodeo in Fallon, Nevada. So I qualified for that. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's not right. I think it was, and I could be wrong. 1 through 4 in every event went to Rapid City, South Dakota for the national finals. 5 through 8 in every event from every state were invited to go to Fallon, Nevada. And I ended up 9th. So when one gal, her name was, I believe it was Wanda, decided not to go, I got invited to go run barrels at Fallon, Nevada. I couldn't do it because that rodeo was the same time as the Fort Dalles Days rodeo that I was queen of in the Dalles, Oregon. So anyway, Fallon, Nevada has an invitational high school rodeo there every year, and I got invited to go. That's my story. But Mom said no, because you are queen of the Fort Dalles Rodeo. And the truth is, I started dreaming of being queen of the Fort Dalles Rodeo when I was 6 years old. So, I was there for our rodeo. That was quite the year. It was my senior year in high school. Kind of a cliche. I'm an old fat rodeo queen. Which I'm very proud of. I own that. I own that. Hi, Benji. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, mister? Yeah, we got to reorganize the stuff that's sitting up there on the bed so it doesn't bother you when we're going down the road. You're very sensitive. Very sensitive to the package of paper towels rustling around on your bed. Oh, that bothers him so much. Poor baby. Bending. Good morning, Miss C. Good morning, good morning. Did you email me, Miss C? I gotta go see. I don't know that I forgot to go look and see if you're in one of the groups. I don't remember getting an email from you saying you wanted to be part of the Elfin Squares. Oh, I left him somewhere. Well, I left him in Emmett for a week. He was certainly glad to be back on the truck where he was the only dog getting all the attention. So, Miss C, I saw your comment. I haven't looked at the lists to see if you're on one of them. So I need to check that. I don't remember if you didn't. Oh, after I picked him up, my goodness. So if you didn't get an email back from me saying what group you're in, then I didn't get the email. So you need to email me, and I don't remember. I need to go look and see. I think we just talked about it on live. Oh, okay. So yeah, you need to, so it's 40 squares, 8-inch squares. They need to be done in a 3-weight, a DK. They need a little bit of blocking before you send them out, and you'll be in a group of 20 people. You'll send 2 squares to the other people, each of the other people in your group. Yes, you have until November 30th to mail them out. So you'll mail 2 squares to every other member in your group. Group 1 has 1 Canadian in it, so that postage will be a little bit higher. Group 2 is all U.S. addresses, so when you email me your mailing address to put you in a group, let me know if you want to be in Group 1 or Group 2, or if it matters. If it doesn't matter, I'll finish out Group 1. And then I will email you back telling you what group you are in. And then between now and November 30th, you will get it when your group is full. I will email you that mailing list so you can get them all mailed out before November 30th. Good morning, Tina. And then we can have our Elfin Friendship Afghan ready to put together. Now Adrienne's going to make a duster out of hers, so you can do whatever you want with your squares. You can make a bunting, you can make all kinds of things with it. I'm of course doing the Friendship Afghan, and we need a good handful of people left to fill out the 2 groups so that we can get everybody the mailing list and we can get going. So the link to that information. You were thinking of a sweater with yours? I think it'd be awesome. I thought Group 2, but I really don't. Okay, Group 2 would be great. Just email me your mailing address. Yes, gone through. Exactly. You go through doorways and you forget what you walked in that room for. That is a real thing. So anyway, so they have to be 8-inch. A little bit of blocking done to each square so that your recipient doesn't have to do that. All they have to do is start joining squares. No animal fibers, just because of allergies, and mailed out by November 30th. You will end up with 40 squares in your possession, and yeah. Our Elfin Friendship Afghan. So the link to that video is in the description box down below. You can watch that, and also Niles is, every once in a while, Niles is, boy do I need to update Niles. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, good morning. We're talking about the Elfin squares here. We need a handful more people to fill out those 2 groups, and okay, bye Kim. And get them mailed out by November 30th. So the link to that video is right there at the top of the description box. So you can go check that out. You can watch it. Get it all done. I'm all done with mine. I'm just saying. I'm just that good. All my squares are done. They're blocked. The whole thing is done in my mind. In my mind, that is what has happened. Dang, I don't know what's going on back there. Good morning, Steph. Hello. So one went flying by me, westbound, lights and sirens, but then I've seen 2 headed eastbound, so it's whatever's happening is off on an exit somewhere back there. I'm gonna get over because we got someone on the shoulder. They're not just, yep, they're just sleeping there. That is not safe, you guys. Don't do it. You cause the trucks that actually get over, like the one, like Sherman, he didn't get over, but yeah, we are trained to get over when anybody is on the shoulder. So you're causing all of these trucks coming down the freeway to get over to keep you safe. So don't do that. Don't do it. Don't pull over to go to the bathroom right there. Don't pull over to change drivers. Go off and off ramp. Even those aren't 100% safe, but they're better than right out here on an 80-mile-an-hour freeway. Just saying. Just a little tip. Just a little tip for traveling on the freeways. I think it's going to be a good day. I got Brenda running again. Brenda was not running when I got up this morning, and she would not start. She had big red flashing lights on the panel, emergency shutdown, and it was shutting off the engine. It wouldn't run. So we're going to get that checked out. I'm going to be watching that. The water is at 190 degrees. Air pressure is at 125, 126. It's running right around 125 PSI. Plenty of fuel and depth. We're at 40 PSI on the oil pressure. Running about 1,250 RPMs. 68 miles an hour. Those are our stats this morning. You got a bunch of stuff to do this week to make up for last week? Okie dokie. 4 classes this week. And Robin, I'm hoping you will talk about the Elfin squares in your sit and stitch, your yarn and yak on Saturday. If you remember. If you don't, it's and a funeral. I know. Oh, is it going to be already this week? Is it going to be that fast? Her friend's daughter passed away after a long fight with an illness. You always do. Thank you. Thank you. Not a requirement, but I appreciate it. Absolutely. Elfin squares. We're pushing the Elfin squares. You're going to get tired of hearing about it. We are making sure those groups are full. Carrie the Yarny Elephant has joined in. Adrienne joined in a while back. Kim, of course, I believe it was her idea to do 40 squares. Blame Kim. Let's blame Kim. And Robin was all for it. Well, good. Good. That's a good thing. So she can kind of get it out of her head for, you know, maybe a few minutes at least. Depending on my job, I'm thinking about going live with a sit and stitch on Thursday afternoon / evening and sharing out everybody's pics that they've sent me. Let's do it. Must be a silica plant. We have a silica plant in Emmett, my little hometown. Those little silica packs you get like when you buy a purse or something like that. That's silica. Oh, did she? Nice. And yesterday was Monday. Were you the only one there? Were you the only employee there? Or were there other employees there? Only one there. She's actually the only employee who actually shows up to work. What a deal. Okay, fly. Shoot, fly. Don't bother me. Go back there and let Benji hunt you down. Hi, Benji. He's sitting right here by me. For some reason. Wanting some attention. I think he wants some pork belly, but he's not going to do it. That's mine. That is mine, buddy. I'm hoping I get to, so I got to get to Lodi. I'm going to get to Lodi, spend the night at Lodi, and deliver tomorrow morning at 10 over there at around, it's over by the Sacramento airport. So I'll be waving at Amy. I wish I could have coordinated bringing her back, but I don't think that would have been possible because she works. And plus I would have had to get Carrie out of bed and get her to meet me somewhere, like in Emmett. It would have been a way for her to go. Andrea, thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. I love hearing that. Excuse me. I got so excited. Thank you, Andrea. I love that. Oh, I got so excited I inhaled wrong. Okay. That is wonderful. So, and I have quite a little handful of postcards. I can hardly wait to draw that one. Which means I've got to get started on my designer's course. Here, I think that's what I need to do. I've got a course in Genesis I'm starting, and my designer's course from the American Crochet Association. Learning all the things. I need my second cup of coffee going. I gotta put my stuff in here. I'm 50 miles to Reno. When I get to Fernley, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the live, and that's up here around the corner. And then that way I can call my friend. Because then I'm going to lose you guys anyway. Postcard, good morning, good morning. There's Carrie, you guys. Jettin'. Andrea's here, Robin's here, all the other peeps are here, and Adrian and Andrea and Kim was here, and who else is here? Robin's here. Lots of people are here. We have 18 in here. Everybody check in. Everybody check in and say hi to Carrie. Gonna pour myself a cup of coffee. There, and Andrea and Adrian and Robin and Kim left, and Steph and Stephanie. Okay, I'm pouring. Maritza came in. Dawn Aaron, hello, Rebecca's here. Yes. Would you come clean my truck, Rebecca? Jen is checking in. Hello, hello. You're dyeing yarn. Barbara's here, yes. Welcome to the hotel. Such a nice place. Welcome in, everybody coming in. We're trying to get the Our Elfin Squares 2 groups filled up. My goal is to have them filled up within, let's see. Oh, I gotta change out my, we are in October now. Yeah. Time to pull September off of there. So today is the 8th. Let's say by the 20th, I want to have those groups filled so that you guys have plenty of time to crochet those squares and get them mailed out by November 30th. Dawn Aaron, it's the Our Elfin Squares square swap. Oh yeah, we got to see what Ryan has to say. Ryan Hall, y'all, especially if you're in the east and the south, we definitely need to hear what's going on from Ryan Hall. We could actually do a raid. We could do a Wanderlust raid. Over to Ryan Hall. Be like a what? A what? A who? Ryan Hall, y'all, is his channel, and he gives the best weather reports, especially when we're looking at hurricanes. And we've got a hurricane coming in, Cat 5 last time I heard, but I mean, I'm sure that's old information now, because he went live, or he uploaded a video yesterday, I don't know, but when he goes live, it means something is happening. Ryan Hall. So at about 30, okay, so at about 8:30, we're going to end this live, and we'll go over and do a Wanderlust raid. Okay, little car, I'm coming around you. You gotta get off of Facebook and get back to driving, please. Yeah, Dawn, we're talking about the Elfin Square Swap. You crochet 40 squares, 8 inches each, in your favorite, holiday colors. And give them a little block, give them a little, I don't know, a little spritz. Just kind of get those stitches loosened up, opened up. And then you mail 2 to every other person in your group. We have 2 groups of 20. So you'll end up with 40 squares, and you have until November 30th to mail them out. They have to be done in a 3-weight DK, and no animal fibers. You can do plant-based, you can do synthetics, whatever, because of allergies. So, and we did the spring square swap, and that was so much fun. We ended up with our spring friendship Afghan. This time we're looking at making an Elfin friendship Afghan for the holidays. You may not get those put together by Christmas. If we have until November 30th to mail them out, it may be, winter time, January, February, before you get those squares put together. And anyway, we really enjoyed that spring square swap that we did, 12-inch squares. Now we're doing 40 8-inch squares, all in a DK, and mailing out 2. He does do great work, you're right. Absolutely. He's pretty awesome. If you want to know anything about, the way, he even, he'll upload a video or 2 every week, just kind of covering, the weather forecast for the whole nation. And, but when there's something actually happening, like a hurricane, hitting, look like it's going to make landfall, or tornadoes on the ground across the country, he goes live. He does all the things. He's kind of like, well, he's not controversial like Cody in the Treasure Valley, but like Cody, if you want more accurate weather reports and weather forecasts, we go to Cody, Treasure Valley Weather Headquarters on Facebook, or over there in Denver, Denver in the Front Range Weather, he runs that one. So, you know, just Cody and Ryan Hall, those are guys where you get, you know, real accurate weather reports. So at 8:30, we'll pop off of here, and so that we can go check. Besides, I'm going to start climbing through some hills, and I'll lose. I will be losing service. So the postcard design challenge, that is linked down there in the description box. But towards the top of the description box, we are pushing Spicy. He's spicy. Neurodivergent. He's spicy. So which friend are you calling? Oh, I was talking about calling my friend Kathy here in Reno. If I get a chance to, I will. I may not get a chance to. So Kathy, if you're watching, girl, love you. She lives in Reno. She's one of my childhood friends. That's who I was talking about. I think I'm going to give you guys a break on the whole, wow, there's a Tesla truck. It's electric. You can go all of what, 100 miles? Okay, yeah. No, we've got our email sent to all the participants, and we're waiting to hear back on those, and then I think it's kind of like time to take a breath. You know, I know we're kind of on a high though, so it's been kind of hard to just sit back and say, okay, I can let this go till January. No, we're still kind of on a high, because it was, did you do your email? Excellent, yes. Because we emailed the vendors too, a little questionnaire. So questionnaire to the vendors, questionnaire to the Yarny Socialites. Yes, take several breaths. Try to get some crocheting done. Right now I got to work on those Elfin squares, you know, that I already have done and mailed. All done. All done. In my mind, they're all done. So Elfin squares are the next thing I'm working on. We have until November 30th, all done in a 3-way DK yarn, 8-inch squares, and you mail 2 to every other person in your group. So, boy, do I need to update Nightbot. I might go through there this afternoon. I did 2 rows of my shawl and tore out one. Okay, well, that's progress. That is progress. Yes, I feel like I'm still on a high from that. I haven't crashed yet from that, really. I'm on a mental high. Hi, Tina. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it was more successful than any. My wrist is still sore, but I've got my, it was super sore after loading the truck on Sunday, but it's just kind of a regular ache now. Both the nurses in the room think it's soft tissue. There's a possibility of a small crack somewhere, but the crack isn't what they would be worried about. It's the fact that soft tissue, I guess, takes so long to repair. So it's a little sore, but I was able to pop the hood this morning, climb up on one of those big tires, and pour a whole jug of coolant in the radiator, because it was way down. It was a good 6 or 8 inches down from the cold water mark. So I think that's why the truck shut off last night. every time I tried to start it, it was an emergency shutdown warning, so I just shut it off. I wasn't sure what was going on. I'm wondering if the block is cracked. I hope it's not. But the water now is holding at 198-ish right now. The air is about 110 psi. We're good on fuel and DEF. We're at about 38, 39, sometimes 40 psi on the oil. So I'm sure Mr. appreciates all those references. But I think it was coolant, and I thought I smelled coolant yesterday at one point, and I was walking away from the truck and I was thinking I need to pop the hood and see if my coolant was low, but I never did that. I forgot when I came back to the truck. He's out with the chickens. Well, they need him. The chickens love him. Okay, I gotta get over Old Dominion because it looks like we got Buck Brannaman coming out here on the... Who is that in that rig? That horse rig being pulled by a horse hauler. Kind of looks like Buck Brannaman's rig. Who is a famous horse trainer? Let's see. He's got what kind of plates? Where is this from? Check this rig out. Oh, he's got Oregon plates, so it's not Buck. They got paints in there. There's a paint horse in there. They may have just left like a really big paint horse show. Oh, thanks for not letting me buy. That is not how you do it, guys. If I get over for a truck, you let me buy. You don't leave me hanging. Shame on you, idiot. Anyway. Jerk. You let the truck go by. You let people buy who got over for you to let you out. And now he's only going to do... Yeah, he's not going to go that fast. You let them come back over, and then you determine how fast everybody is going. Just saying. That's how that works. But this person from Oregon has no clue. And a lot of newer trucks have no clue. Yeah, don't do that. So we're in Fernley. About 10 to 15 minutes will end the live. So yeah, Nightbot is very outdated now. I need to update Nightbot because even the bingo link goes to the wrong video now. So, oh well. I deal with them all. So yes, big push. Our Elfin Squares. That video is in the description box. Please consider joining us. And once you figure out all the parameters, email me your mailing address, and I will email you back letting you know, confirming what group you're in. There is one Canadian in group 1. Group 2 is all U.S. addresses. This guy, now he's only doing 68. So he had to do all of that, and he couldn't let me go by. Now he's holding me back. I'm not happy with this person. I might have a little talk with him at the next truck stop. Here's how it works, dude. Old Dominion, you just need to hang back. Whatever, let him by. I'm not in a hurry. Let him by. Let everybody hold me. I'll just do 65 today because I'm not in a hurry. I don't deliver until 10 o'clock in the morning in Stockton. So I'm going to let this guy by. He's been trying to pass me for a while. But he's only doing 68 like me. So I was like, just hang back. But he's probably in a bigger hurry than I am. Come on over, big boy. He's pulling triples. I'm endorsed to pull triples, double triples, but I never have. past, I've used my tanker endorsement and my hazmat, but I let my hazmat expire. I should get that back going again, just in case. Yeah, he's only doing 67, so. Okay. Have a good day, Robin. Love ya. See, you got Niles all running backwards. You see Elward. He's panicking. Typical guy. He's panicking. What's going on, Benji boy? I think we're gonna pull off outside of Reno. Well, there's a rest area up here, I think. No, it's not a requirement. I have the endorsement, but I've never pulled them. I mean, I have the information technically. I know how those trailers track, so I know that the only trailer that offsets would be the first one. The other two are just going to track right behind it. I know all that kind of a rote learning, but I don't have any experience with them. So I'm legal to haul them, but I have no experience doing it. Hazmat, I can haul hazmat as long as it's less than 1,000 pounds. Because less than 1,000 pounds, you don't need a placard. Oh, I guess I'm not pulling off at that rest area. Maybe I'll pull off at Cabela's on the other side of Reno. I love it. I love that place. And I have hauled hazmat. I've used my tanker endorsement. I've never pulled a tanker trailer. However, I have pulled, you know, those big square vats. They're plastic and they usually have kind of a firm wire, like grit cage around those vats. You know, the base of them is almost as big as a regular wooden pallet. They're just like a big plastic liquid container. I would say 4 or 5 feet tall by 4 or 5 feet wide and deep. So I have hauled those in a dry van trailer that, you know, that I had to have a tanker endorsement because of the moving liquid. I know how to haul loads that swing, that stomp around, that lay down, that stand up, that lean, and that lean and that slosh. That's always been my wheelhouse since I started hauling horses when I was 14. So anything that moves, that's my forte. Keep that load safe. Deal with the shifting. That's what liquid is all about. It's a load that moves, but it moves more than probably any other kind of load, you know, that swings or shifts. Liquid sloshes. But I can feel beer in beer cans sloshing when I haul cases of beer out of Colorado. It's just kind of a feel that you get after a while. And I'm not special. I don't have some special kind of spidey sense. It's just a feel you develop after a while. It's a learned thing. Painted Rock, we're to exit 40. We're not very far from Reno. Sparks in Reno. Now there's a big Walmart distribution center just this side of Reno at Sparks. I've delivered there many times over the years. Not with this company yet though. Of course, I've only been with this company since like June 26th. July 1st. I don't know exactly what my hire date was, but basically the beginning of, I just say July 1st, somewhere in there. August, September. So I've been with this company 3 months. Come on around, big boy. Come on over, hot shot. No more straight roads from here to California. No more, well, clear into California, almost to Sacramento. No more straight roads. No more long, straight flats. We are Up and down and round and round. We're going over Donner Pass. Anybody hungry? Ha 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 ha. Old joke. Old bad joke. Hey, buddy. I gotta brush my teeth a little bit. Old joke, Dana. It's not the deer. I know, exactly, Steph. No, haven't you ever heard of a Donner Party? You got to know what I'm talking about. The wildlife are safe. It's the people that need to run for their lives. Oh, and through here, there's a lot of little packs of wild horses through here. I don't always see them when I come through, but I remember parked outside of that Walmart distribution center and watching a small group of them cross right in front of the truck. Yeah, grown, exactly. Yep. Old joke, old bad joke. So I'm always looking, especially since we've got the Truckee River right there to my left at the base of those hills. So the horses, some of those wild horses look fantastic, like the ones that hang out by the manicured lawns and eat the good grass by the, hi Denisha, they hang out by like some of the factories where we pick up and deliver that have like manicured lawn areas. Those horses are in great shape. But then there are other ones who haven't found or get run off those areas by the larger, stronger herds. Those horses look pretty scraggly. They're in really, really bad shape. But it's the way of the world. You like him today? That's so nice. Make him so happy until you tell him that you love him, and then he'll start running backwards. He will run for his life. Oh, there's Nevada State Police right there in the median. Uh-oh, Carrie, he's not being nice to you. Oh, that's actually a county sheriff. Canine unit. That's Washoe County. That's not the state. I usually don't see the county patrolling the freeways, but you know, every place is different. USA Parkway, that's where we deliver. That's where I saw that really scraggly little herd of wild horses that were barely surviving on sagebrush. Right there by the Walmart distribution center. Okay, we're slowing down for the curves, Benji. What do you think, buddy? Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Because I don't want to, if anything rolls. I don't think anything's going to roll, but you never know. I want you up there secure on the bunk while we're going through the curves, climbing the mountains. So yes, our Elfin squares, we are pushing to fill up those groups and get those squares mailed out by the 30th. Sierra. Yes, it's going really well so far. Listening to you guys in my ear. Definitely wild horses through this stretch. We got to keep an eye out for. I don't see any this morning. It is pretty out here. that one herd, they looked really good hanging out in the irrigated area, so they got good, you know, quality grazing. Yes, exactly like our foothills. That's exactly what it looks like. So this is Sparks, Nevada right here, outside of Sparks. Yeah, Denisha's here, Carrie. USA Parkway. Oh, that coffee is so good. Oh, stuff. I need to place an order for more of my pumpkin spice from Trader Joe's. Stuff is amazing. Oh, that is amazing, Adrian. Denisha, it was the best year yet. I mean, every year I have felt very fulfilled and very much like it was a success, but this year left me in awe of how it went. And now we have to try to top that, and it looks like from the responses we've got from the surveys so far, a couple of them have said a bigger space. So we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, hang on you guys. I'm gonna see who this is from. Sorry, Robin, I have no idea what you're talking about. It was hard work. It was more, Sierra. It exceeded even our expectations. I believe, according to the responses we've got from everyone, that it exceeded the vendors, it exceeded the Yarny Socialites' expectations, but it exceeded ours. So we need a bigger venue, unfortunately. Oh, just the idea of that. I'm not the one doing the footwork on that, and I'm exhausted just thinking of that. I can't imagine Carrie. I think we need to catch our breath for at least a month or so. It's almost beyond. Is that what you said? Yeah. Yes. It was amazing. Yes, fortunately and unfortunately, because I think we need to up our numbers beyond 40, because more people are going to want to come next year, and we need more room for the vendors. Yeah, see, I need to update Nightbot. He is, yeah. That link is kind of, I mean, you can go check out the group and become a member of the group to, you know, watch for everything that's coming next year. Right on, Carrie. You own it and you take off with it. Okay, we're going to end the live and hopefully go over and watch Ryan Hall, y'all, because he's going live. When he goes live, that means something big is happening with the weather. So maybe that next hurricane is going to make landfall. I don't know. But we are going to say goodbye. Everybody, please check out that video that's linked at the top of the description box for our Elfin squares. Yes, we'll do a Wanderlust raid over at, yes, Milton. Everybody have a great day, and I'll catch you guys. Maybe I'll go live for a sit and stitch on Thursday night. Okay? Okay, I love you guys.